I bet you I'll even split the early rounds with him, and then I'll take over. Judah, weighed in at 143 pounds. He said, if this guy and his entire game plan is just waiting for me to get tired, he's in for a lot of trouble. We are underway. Zab Judah and Joshua Clottey. You've seen Judah before get off to the fast starts and then fade. Says it will be different tonight. Sticks a left hand to the body of Clottey.
That's important for Zab to get his punches in there early, because he said he wants to start fast. And while Clottey's waiting for him to get tired, you know, he's already up on the rounds, and that's what he wants to do, get a lot of rounds in the bank.
Right away, Zab is throwing the right jab as opposed to just pawing with it, waiting to counter with the left uppercut, as he frequently does. But Clottey, with his hands high and his elbows tucked, is picking that jab off.
Well, we heard from Judah and how much better shape he's in and more focused and more disciplined. About 10 minutes ago, I was in the hallway and I ran into Kevin Kelly, the former champ, Flushing Flash. And he said he's been sparring with Judah, and he said, Bob, I'm telling you, he really has gotten better and he's sharper. We'll find out if it plays out in the ring.
Stop. Good, let him out. Stop. Let him out.
Again, it's Judah trying to work the jab. According to the CompuBox numbers, he's thrown 35 jabs already here in round one.
Watch your feet, guys. Watch your feet.
I think the jab is a prime weapon for Zab, because he's used it in his past fights, and it's always helped him to set up his combination punching, and it helps him develop into the fight and set the pace for the fight as well.
Although there we saw, I think, a dangerous signal from Zab, maybe frustrated that the jab isn't landing. He looked simply to counter with a left uppercut, catch Clottey coming in. We see Zab use that to great effect early in fights, and then if he can't take his guy out of there, kind of stops boxing.
Clottey has not shown much offense here in round number one, which he did tell us. He said, you know, we'll see how it's going in round one, and then we'll make the adjustment necessary.
Yeah, I never really judge a person in the first round, always after the second round, because the first round is always a warm-up, test-out round to see what the other person's doing.
Judah using his jab here in round number one. And then he ties up Clottey, who tries to bore his way in.
You're doing good. You're doing good. You're doing good. Let the left touch him. Let the left touch him. That's you go forward and let your left go. Let your left go. Try and cut him off. 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 And then when you cut him off, and then correct it with the left, and then what? Go to the body. Go to the body. Go to the body.
Keith, you got that, right? Yeah. Head back up. Speed back in. All right, let's go, guys. Taking the trouble ropes. Joshua.
So he gets set for the start of round number two. Zab Judah, although not landing at a high percentage, used his jab in round number one. That was the extent of his offense. Let's see what kind of adjustment now Clottey would make against the southpaw Judah. Well, the 65 punches thrown in round number one by Judah, 57 of them were jabs. Lennox, what should Clottey start doing? We've seen Judah work the jab. What should Clottey do now to get his offense out of the barn and going?
Well, you know, when you look at both boxers, Zab Judah has more natural boxing ability and quickness. Clottey is a little stiff than he should be. That's why he needs to get that jab going. But like I said, I told you his defense is very tight. He'd rather receive a punch on his arms while he's blocking his head and come back. That's his style of boxing. Not necessarily, it's very effective for him, but you know, whether it's effective in this fight, we're gonna have to see it later on in the rounds.
Yeah, during our fighter meeting, Jesse held up both of his hands. He just had his forearms there and said, right here. He's gonna hit that a lot. Digs to the body for the left hand. Does Clottey.
I believe Clottey should be given even more pressure on Zab, push him right against the ropes.
Let's not forget, Josh Clottey is someone who was beating Antonio Margarito toe-to-toe over the first half of their fight, claimed he injured his hands over the second half, and that's what slowed him down. Nevertheless, he fought Antonio Margarito close and tough.
I believe he went for a 5-mile run before that as well.
Clottey's 2 losses to Margarito and to Carlos Baldemir. He was disqualified for a clash of heads in a fight that he had the lead in.
See, Clottey's trying to get Zab to throw some punches and waste his energy. But while Zab's throwing the punches, he needs to block him and come back.
Not enough transition between offense and defense, or
right.
Defense and then offense.
He's almost blocking it and then deciding, okay, now I'm going to start some offense. But he should be doing that, you know, straight away.
All things considered, guys, these two are really both natural counter-punchers, and they're making a pretty decent fight so far through a round and a half, 2 rounds, considering that they both like to wait for their opponent to lead.
Clottey shoots a couple of right hands. Then Judah back with the jab, doubling and tripling up with the jab. Clottey wide with that left hook.
Break clean, no punches. Step back.
See, Clottey's stepping in, he's close to Judah. He should be throwing more punches. He's actually stepping and not throwing the punches.
You got to keep boxing. Give me time. Wipe it nose. Let me see. No good. You look good. Rafi on the grease on his face. Oh, you got him. Here, give me water. Yo, how you feel? Good. Listen, you got to keep boxing. He's trying to get you in little corners on the rope, and he's trying to go off. He's throwing one shot at a time. Yeah. Jab, a hook, a straight. He do this here. He leads with the right hand. So keep your hands up. You all right? What's the matter? Yeah. He know. Just jab. You got 2 in the back. Yeah. All right. Just keep boxing. Don't look for, but yo, when he come in, make him feel it. Boom, so down, boom. Then look, I want that left hand right there.
Let your punches slide. Let it go down. Let it go down. Don't let it slide. Keep going to the body. He can't take it no more. He can't take the body shots. You're good with the body shots. Can't take that.
So the corner of Joshua Clottey saying, work that body. Work that body. Let's see if he can work that body. Zab Judah has used his jab. He threw 57 jabs in round 1, 51 jabs in round number 2. Sticks a right hand and then moves away, does Judah. Clottey blocking most of that. And they get tangled up. Judah, the combination, some of it blocked, but it excites the crowd.
See, for Joshua Clottey, he needs to be going to the body a lot more, because right now he's just head hunting. And I know he's going to find more openings if he goes to the body and then the head.
Right hand did snap back the head of.
And he did say in the fighters meeting that he's going to go to the body a lot more.
Your hands free, there you go.
So we're still waiting to see it.
We're starting to see Clottey's straighter, more technically correct punches do some damage on Judah.
Once you get out, hands free. And that body.
Where he chops a couple of lefts at Judah.
Stop. Let him up. Here we go.
That's what Clottey said, one of the things that he felt would work in his advantage. Judah can get a little wide with his punches, and my straight punches will find the mark. Judah keeps circling to his right.
Let him up, let him up, let him up, let him up. Stop. Step out.
Zab, for all of his did you see that kind of defensive maneuvers that he's able to pull off, is hittable. He pulls straight back from punches. His feet at times get too close together. And he suffers from the curse of the gifted. He's able to get away with things. Against world-class fighters, elite fighters like Josh Clottey, it can cost him.
And Clottey's doing the right thing. If you notice his footwork, his left foot is on the outside of Zab's foot, and he's got Zab in the middle. So anytime he's throwing punches, Zab is in the pocket to receive them. When Zab really needs to put that right foot on the outside of Joshua Clottey's feet and stay away from him. He'll get away from his punches a lot quicker.
Nice defensive move there by Judah to get off the ropes before Clottey could provide an assault.
That's what I mean, Bob. He makes that nice kind of eye-catching move. Meanwhile, Clottey is landing that straight right hand against the south.